Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Ustream Live. My name is Kathleen Harrod. Thank you for joining me. Tonight we're going to be speaking about family first. This is going to be a 6-week series where I'm basically going to talk about the basics of the importance of family. So, hi guys. So I know I got weird lighting here. So I know some people when they think of family, they don't really think of family because what is family? So tonight we're going to start by just discussing the basics of family. You know, what makes up a family. You remember when you were in school a long, long time ago? No. And they taught the basics of family. So we're going to just talk kind of about that tonight. Sorry about the weird lighting. I am a one-woman show. One day I plan to be like Oprah. No, I'm just joking. No, I'm not. But anyway, so we're going to talk about family. So like I said, it'll just be the basic stuff tonight. Kind of just want to get your ears ready to hear what you're going to be hearing about over the next 6 weeks. If you've ever watched any of my other shows, then you know they're fun, they're exciting, and you're going to learn a lot. So let's kind of jump right in. So what is family? Well, today family is described as basically a group of people culminating under the same roof. Or it's a set of people who perhaps share the same name. Um, it's your baby's mama, it's your baby's daddy, it's Jack and Steve who've, probably donated their sperm to someone and let them carry their child. It's Jen and Stephanie because one of them has probably gotten pregnant by someone, borrowed some sperm or had some injected or whatever the case may be. So we have all of these definitions of family. Families can be blended, families can be, but I'm sorry, I'm going to break the mold on all of that and go back to the true definition of family. And I know some people will say you're not in the real world. You know, society has changed. In the modern world these days, this is how we do it. But I'm going to navigate off of that trail and I'm going to take us back to the original formation of family. Because if we don't get back to the foundation and to the principles, then as we can plainly see, we're doing a terrible job at it. And it's causing us a lot of confusion, heartache, money. It's a big investment that's going nowhere. So I've already made the comment about Jack and Steve. So I'm totally against gay marriage. I'm so totally against a man and a man and a woman and a woman raising children because I am a Bible believer and that's just as plain as the makeup on my face, which is heavy, so I know you get what I'm saying. And I don't compromise on that whatsoever. Now, I'm going to say this too. Gay people are human. I'm not into violence or, they can't have a job because they're gay and all that. That's ridiculous. They're human. They have to live. They have to eat. You make your choice. That is your choice. But when it comes to how I define families, that's just how it is. So, family. In all creation, and I know you probably can pick out, a couple of bugs or, some rat or something that, or some penguins I've heard, who I guess they kiss each other, I don't know, to try to throw the gay thing in there, and that's none of my business. But family consists of a father, and I don't know if you can see the writing on the wall. A father is the first circle. A mother is the next circle. And then the third circle is a child. Okay? That is a clear-cut definition of what a family is. Now, That's just the bottom line. That's what a family is. Anytime we navigate away from the original pattern, it is going to cause some harm 100% of the time. I'm very big on understanding what you're doing so you can understand, the result. So take a look at this again. Kathleen says family consists of a father, a mother, and a child. Now, going back to what I said earlier about the baby daddies and the baby mamas and the this and the that, I'm sticking with this model. So I don't want you to turn me off or change the channel or whatever, because if we can get this part right, then we can expect increase, blessings, and glory to be on our lives. And we all want our lives to be blessed, but we keep making a mess, and then we want to pour some hot sauce on top of that and say, this is still good. No, it's not. So this is what we need to go back to. Now, I know that a lot of people have blended families. So we'll be discussing that. Why is it important for you to take your vows very seriously and to take marriage very seriously? You need to take your vows and marriage very seriously. So we can go back to holding close to this pattern right here, where there's a father, a mother, and a child. This is very, very basic, but it's very, very important because this represents one thing: structure. Structure is everything because structure creates a foundation, right? Structure involves accountability and responsibility. Those are my two favorite words: accountability and responsibility. Those are two of my favorite words. Why? Because then you have a place to go when you want to understand things, when you want knowledge, if you have questions. If you don't have anyone that's accountable or anyone that's responsible, then where do you go for answers? Okay, when things are wrong, where do you go? Who do you speak to when you want things to improve or to get better? So you need to have structure. Okay, so I know, like I said, a lot of us, we did the baby dad, we did the baby mama. I can tell you right now, I haven't always been saved. I was the ratchet baby mama, and I had baby daddies. So, so you say, well, how are you coming down on us, and you yourself are saying that this is something that you did? Well, I'm doing this because I realize the effect that it had on first me, right? I realized the effect that it had on my children. And so if you know my children, if you ever speak to one of my children, they will tell you that I was the quarterback, since my husband down there watching a football game. I was the team leader on don't do it the way I did it. And the reason why is because I firsthand saw the damage that it did. I firsthand saw the burden that it was. I experienced for myself how traumatic it is to not have your mother and your father present in the home. And a lot of people don't understand that. And a lot of people won't be real about that. They won't state the simple fact that it is crucial, that it is important that we do have a father in the home. So how important is it? How do we know it makes a difference when there's a father present in the home? We're not even focusing on the other two circles. We're going to focus just on the importance of the father being in the home. First, let's do a little preface here and speak about how important it is to have a father. I grew up, my parents got divorced when I was very, very young. And so my father was not present in the home. And so what it does is, and I thank God for all wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, because He's given me so much, and that's why I'm sharing it with you, my experiences and what He's allowed me to see, so I can extend that gift of knowledge and understanding and wisdom to you, so we can not do the things that are damaging us, particularly the black family, particularly African American families. We have really strayed away from being those strong pillars in our community. It's very hard to be effective when you don't have structure, accountability, and responsibility. So you want to know why the prisons are full of mainly black children, our black men? Go back to this first circle. Where were the fathers present in the home? Fathers present in the home mean less prison sentencing. You don't. I don't have to prove that to you. You can Google that. You can. I mean, common sense will tell you that. How many people do you know who had a father in the home, whose father was present there to help them navigate through life, to help them make better choices, to be to be the guardian of the house. He was the protection. He was also the disciplinarian. He was the provider. He was, the breadwinner. So his presence in the home alone made a difference. So let's not deny the obvious, is all I'm saying. Don't deny the obvious. The presence of a father in a home is a big deal. And we need the presence of fathers in our homes. So let's not dance around it, tiptoe around it. Let's be real about it. I know 99% of us think it's impossible to have this first circle. We think it's impossible to have a father in the home. We think it's impossible because, number one, I put up here family first, the American extinction, becoming extinct. I put that up there because that's who we are right now. We are trying to redefine what marriage is. We are trying to redefine what family is. So the model, the structure is becoming extinct. Divorce is so high. It's 50% of people who get married get divorced. That's ridiculous. We need to address that. There is a big, huge pink polka dot elephant in the room. And those are the subjects that we need to discuss. So that's why I'm discussing this tonight. Thank you for joining me. To all my viewers, if you're watching this later on YouTube, thank you. Share this with someone else so they can view it. Going back to the fathers. Fathers are important in the home. Okay? Fathers present a invisible cape of protection. All right? For all of the people who are behind the circle. So it's not going to be ever a time where the father is not important to the mother and the child and them collectively. This is one family. It's one big group. Father, mother, child. The father is the head. Okay, ladies, even if you make a fat paycheck, you make more than your husband, it doesn't matter. He's still the head because that was his God assignment. Okay, it was his God assignment. So, a lot of times as women, we are presented with better opportunities, for whatever reason. And some of us do pursue educational goals on a higher level than our spouse, and that's okay. None of that is going to, change your role or your position. So, fathers need to be present in our homes. They provide protection. They're more than just the breadwinners, but it's awesome the fact that they are the breadwinners. Okay? I love that my husband takes care of me. I love it. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love that he goes out every day and he makes a paycheck and he works hard. I appreciate that. So, if I become a millionaire tomorrow, he would be the one I would want to share my journey all over the world with, because he has been a man. He has brought it home. You understand? He is important. And we we're married, and I have three stepdaughters. And so you said, well, if you are married to someone who is divorced, and I was divorced myself, but we didn't have any children already, so I don't have any children by didn't have any children by him. But anyway, so you said, if you divorced, how can you be trying to tell other people,